everyone. I am here today with my current favorites. I'm not going to call this a July favorites. I'm not going to call it an August favorites because I've been loving some of these products for a couple months now, and I just wanted to talk to you guys about them. If you've never been here before, welcome. My name is Erin. If you would like to see some of my current favorites, just keep watching. I'm going to tell you guys right now, there's a lot of face products, including this highlighter, which is crazy. And the foundation I'm wearing is very matte today. I'm trying out the Beauty Blender foundation. I don't know how I feel about it. I don't even know where to start. This is the ColourPop Banana Powder. This is a loose powder that I've been using to set my under eyes. So I don't have the translucent one. I don't know how that is to set my whole face, but I do have the banana one. I don't find that it's too yellow for my skin. When I first saw it, I really thought it was going to be too yellow for my skin, but it really just like blends in. I wouldn't suggest this to anyone who is lighter than me because it could come off a little bit too yellow, or if you have a cool undertone, but this sets everything beautifully. And I find that it doesn't look cakey, it lasts throughout the day, so I've really been liking this. And this has 0.3 ounces worth of product in here, which I guess is only like $8 or $9, so it's worth it. The concealer that I've been using is the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. It's like the longest name. Now, I don't know if you guys remember, but I hated the other Too Faced Born This Way concealer. Absolutely hated it. I thought it was too thin. I thought it creased a lot. I was not a fan. But this one is really good. I can definitely see how people compare this to Shape Tape. I still like Shape Tape a little bit better, but I've been loving this. Big natural beige in the inner corner of my eye where my dark circles are really strong. And then using Nude, which is this one, on the rest of my face to highlight it and to just do the rest of my under eye concealer. I find that it blends very well. This doe foot applicator is huge. I don't know if we'll be able to take out the stopper in these, but this looks like a mini foundation, and there's basically half of a foundation in there. Normal concealers have like 0.27 ounces, 0.22 ounces, but that has 0.50 ounces worth of product in there, so that's really good. Let's talk about the lipstick that I'm currently wearing. This is a lipstick that Nicole had recently given me, and I hate amplified formula from MAC because I feel like you're just putting on like a lip gloss on your lips and not an actual lipstick. But she had given me this one and said like try it out. It's like a U color. It's called Half and Half. It's currently what I have on my lips, and oh my god, you guys, this is like one of my perfect nudes. So my perfect nude from MAC is Velvet Teddy, which is basically this color in a matte form. But this is so comfortable. I've just lined my lips like I normally do, and then I put this on and I love it. This would definitely be a lipstick that I can just keep in my purse. So I did buy Kathleen's whole collection from the Zodiac collection. I'm wearing the palette on my eyes right now. I really like the palette, but I just didn't feel like it was like a favorite because I haven't played with all of the colors enough. But this has definitely been a favorite. This is the highlighter in the shade Fire. When I first saw this, I thought it was going to be like too peachy for my skin, but no, this is gorgeous. I have not owned ColourPop highlighters in probably going on 2 years now, and I always had struggled with them because I didn't really know how to put them on properly. But what I did was I just took my 2 fingers and like dabbed it on and then tapped it in with a beauty blender. I think the ones that I had like dried out pretty quickly because this is so creamy, and look at the packaging, look how cute it is. But this is the one in the shade Fire. I really like it. I do like On the Cusp too, but I like this one a lot more. An oldie but a goodie that I've been going back to is the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. Oh my gosh, I forgot how much I loved this. I've been using the Kat Von D one for a long time, but you know, I'm not going to be repurchasing that. But I love this, and coming up for the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty on September 22nd, I want to say it is. It's a Saturday, don't quote me, but I know one of the days, it's either 21st or 22nd. You're going to be able to get a full size of this for $16, which this is just the little travel one, which is like $15 normally with 1 ounce. You'll be able to get a full 4 ounce one for $16. The sprayer on it is perfect. It's like, oh, it's just like a perfect mist. It doesn't have a scent. I love it. I have no idea why I stopped using this because I thought I liked the Kat Von D so much more, but I guess you just gotta go back to old favorites, right? Oh, this is a definite surprise favorite. So this is the Milk Makeup Matte Bronzer in the shade Baked. Guys, this is a cream stick product. That's a heavy concentrated swatch. I've been wearing this to work nonstop for like a week and a half now. I actually have it on right now too. This lasts so long. So what I've been doing is I've been putting on my foundation. And then I'll take this and like put it all the places that I'll put bronzer, and then I'll put concealer on and just take my beauty blender and blend everything out. And then I'll set my entire face with translucent powder like I normally do. And it's beautiful. Like, I think it lasts really well on the skin. I really don't like cream products. The only other cream bronzer that I have is my Chanel one, which sometimes is a little hard to work with, but I think because this is a stick, it's really easy. So the Sephora sale is coming up. If you've been looking for a cream bronzer, it's a really good one. It's only $24 normally too. That's the thing about Milk products, is they're so affordable. If you guys have any suggestions for some Milk products, can you leave them down below? Let's talk about these guys next. These are the L'Oreal Paris Enchanted Scented Blushes. I have the shades Just Curious and Fantastical. These, you guys, they do smell like peach, but it's the smell that I wished the Too Faced collection smelled like. The Too Faced peach collection was just too strong. So Just Curious is like what I consider a true peach, and I consider Fantastical to be more of like a coral, because when I think of peach, I think orange. I don't think like pinky peach or anything like that. So this one right here is Just Curious, and this one is Fantastical. These last so long on the face, like so long. It's like for a drugstore blush, like this is crazy, especially since I've been having trouble finding some blushes because a lot of them have ethylhexylpalmitate in them. These don't have ethylhexylpalmitate in them. I love them. There's a total of 4 in the line. I know there's one that's lighter than this that is a little bit too light for my skin tone, and then there's one that's a little bit darker than this, which I could use, but these are so good. Like if Ulta has like a buy one get one half off sale or something, like I highly recommend picking them up. And I know this is weird to say, but I love the size of the actual product because it makes it so easy to put a blush brush in. Such good drugstore blushes. And drugstore blushes are hard to come by. Another oldie but a goodie that I am going back to is MAC Mineralized Skin Finish. So I had gone through, oh god, you guys haven't even seen one in my Project Pan I did. 3 or 4 of these in the past couple years, but I had always used the shade Medium Plus, and I always thought it was like a little too like pink when it was on my skin. Well, now I've been introduced into Medium Golden, and Medium Golden is a little bit, it's considered darker than Medium Plus, but I feel that I can use this all year round. Because my Select Sheer Press powder has been discontinued, I need another powder, and MAC powders work so well for my skin. I love this. I highly recommend this. You can get these at Ulta online, but not all Ulta stores carry them. It's a baked product, so I highly recommend if you have dry skin, oily skin, combo skin, all skins. MSF, you can definitely use on all skin types. Alright, let's talk about some Becca products. So this Becca bronzer, this is the Sunrise Waves bronzer. Now you guys know I love the Capri Coast bronzer, which is actually in this bronzer. There's 3 shades of the Becca bronzer, and then the 2 outside shades are opal. I love this, you guys. This just adds like a great of life to your face, just like my Hourglass bronzer does. And I wore this a couple days when I wasn't wearing like foundation or anything, just this, and it adds such a beautiful glow to my skin. It was 50% off when I bought it, so I don't know if it's still 50% off, but if it is, I highly recommend picking that up. And then another Becca product, another blush. I haven't talked about blush in favorites videos in a while. This is the Becca blush in the shade Songbird. I consider this a peachy pink blush. Look how beautiful. It has like the slightest amount of sheen to it. I love it. I will definitely be picking up a full size of Wild Honey here soon. I just love this blush. It blends out beautifully. It lasts an extremely long time on the skin. I don't know where I've been because this blush has been around for a really long time, and I should have picked it up a long time ago. This is my Laura Mercier bronzer in the shade Bronzo 3. I don't know if I've talked about this before, but this is another baked product. This is one of those bronzers that you just can't go too heavy-handed with. This comes in 3 different shades, Bronzo 2, Bronzo 3, Bronzo 4. Bronzo 2 is a little bit cool toned and Bronzo 4 is a little bit too dark, so I have Bronzo 3. I love this. You can't go heavy-handed with this. You can't go crazy with it. It just blends into the skin beautifully. I highly recommend this if you love a warm bronzer but sometimes go a little heavy-handed like me. So beautiful. And now, I guess what all of you have been waiting for is the highlight I have on my face. This is the Jeffree Star highlight in the shade Sarcophagus. Now, like a lot of you, I've watched the whole Jeffree series. I will flat out tell you guys, Jeffree's not someone that I've always liked, but he's definitely someone who I've always respected because of his business and gone from there. And from the series, I really saw a whole new side of him. And when I saw this highlighter, I was like, I need to get this. I do have the Blood Sugar palette, and I love that palette, but I just have never really talked about it on my channel. And all his gold highlighters have really been a lot darker in the past. This was the first one that was like white gold. You guys, this is $29 and you can see the size of the pan and how blinding this is. Now granted, on camera it's looking a lot stronger than it is in person, but this is a beautiful highlighter. It's a beautiful formula. It doesn't have ethyl in it. It has highlighter palettes as well. I highly recommend checking out Jeffree's makeup. It's very high quality. You can tell he puts a lot of work into his products, and look how big this is. I'm not going to be hitting pan on this anytime soon. I have to give it to Jeffree too. When you buy from his website, everything comes packaged in like pink bubble wrap and like a pink box, and it's just very well taken care of in my opinion. And yeah, I really have been loving that highlighter. Let me know what your favorites are currently, if there's anything that you guys would like me to try out. The Sephora sale is next week, so if you have any recommendations for me, let me know. I can do some reviews or just try some new products out. But until then, remember, use kind, use smart, use important. Have a great day, everyone. Bye!